Hello. So, we're here in my room. I am about to make myself some lunch. I kind of organized the room a bit. I didn't have a pillow, so I had to buy one here at the residence. And yeah, today we have to go to the gym to enroll ourselves, I guess, and start working out again after the last week, which I knew I wasn't going to be able to work out much, so I used it as a deload, and so we're going to get back strong. And yeah, so I'm gonna work on my lunch now, which I'm gonna record and put in the video now, and yeah, probably gonna spend the rest of the day maybe organizing a bit about the food, how I'm gonna do the food, what I'm gonna buy, and that sort of stuff. Just kind of mentally getting myself in a place to say, hey, you're gonna be living here for a year, so you have to organize yourself because you have expenses, you have money, and you have to organize yourself in order to do both of those things. Right now, it is quite sunny outside. Uh, this is the kind of weather that we have here. This isn't Spain anymore, so. But yeah, some nice view, a building right there, so you can see the view. And my room is pretty simple, bed, table, and small kitchen, and a small toilet, bathroom. Here we go, and with the showers back there. And that is it. That is my room. Anyways, gonna head to have lunch now, and. So, got back from the gym, got enlisted in the gym, and I saw a guy at the gym, and I saw he was wearing a Spanish T-shirt, and I was like, hey, he's Spanish, and I was afraid. Um, I was afraid to talk to him. For some reason, I'm still afraid. It still happens. My mind is still afraid. It overthinks all the time. It's constantly putting, scenarios in stuff in front of me, and it paralyzes me. It makes me stop. It makes me wonder about what could happen, and it happened again. I ended up talking to the guy, and I was like, "Hey, you're Spanish," and we talked, and an amazing guy, and he said, "Look, I'm gonna give me your phone number. I'm gonna put you in a group that we have of Spanish people, Spanish guys that go to the gym and everything, and you can join in and you can meet everyone. I've been here for 2 days, but you can meet everyone. You can join us." And all of that stuff, and I was like, awesome, perfect, dude. And they are going out today. I went out yesterday with to meet some people, and it was an amazing evening. Honestly, I didn't drink. You don't have to drink. But it was amazing. I had a great time. I met a lot of people, and it was amazing. And today there's this huge party, and I don't have an entrance, and even if I did, I'm still very scared of going to a party, because if I don't drink, I'm not comfortable enough to be there with people that I don't know. And it's just a lot of fear, constant fear. And and so I said, okay, right before talking to this guy in the gym, I had Instagram, and I saw a reel from Chris Williams talking about something that Jordan Peterson said. So someone asked him, someone asked Jordan Peterson about, hey, what do you do when you feel too much, your consciousness is too deep, and he said the only way forward is through, there's no other option. And I was like, okay, go down. And it took me a lot of courage to say, okay, go down. And I got there, and the fear was incredible. And I was kind of paralyzed, and I said, look, let's just baby steps, okay? Baby steps. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to. It's such a huge group, like enclosed in. So it was like very difficult to kind of join in. I was like, you don't have to join in. You don't have to do anything. Just walk by, okay? Just walk by. Some girls that I already knew, walked right next to me, and one of them gave me a smile. I smiled back, and that was it. That was it. And I went forward. I discovered a new part of the residence that I didn't know, but that's it. And that sort of thing is the kind of mind that the mentality that you need to have with these stuff. Is the only way that you can solve this issue, the only way that you can solve this fear is forward. Go forward. You need to go through this. There's no other way. There's no shortcut. There's no nothing. It's forward. And there's no, go to the gym to get more confident. Go to this. No. That's not it. I mean, you can, of course, go to the gym, do all of this stuff. No, but the only way that you can solve all of these problems that you have within yourself is to go forward, to go through this situation, to endure it. Of course, baby steps. I usually take baby steps. And baby steps, taking baby steps all the way, makes it much easier than trying to bite off such a chunk of stuff. But, baby steps, putting yourself out there. And one of the ideas that for the past year, that's what I always repeat myself. And once I get a bit more confident around people, it's the initial impression that usually gets me. But once I get more confident, and the idea that I usually have in my mind is nobody's even thinking about you. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares. Nobody's thinking about you. Nobody is giving thought to you. No one. So stop caring so much. Stop caring so much. So the only way forward is through baby steps, and stop caring so much about everything. Stop imagining. Stop your mind. Stop yourself, and say, fuck it. I'm not gonna elaborate on this thought eternally because that's what I find. No, fuck it. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to. I don't want to. That's not what I want. And all of these things that I'm imagining are not gonna happen. And I'm just gonna go there, do what I have to do. And do it. Go and do it. Go and do it. Okay? And that's it. That's it.